everybody. Uh, well, I went ahead and did perform, pull the bullets out. You know what I'm saying? Since I use this as my carry weapon, you know. Right now you can see there's nothing in there. Make sure it gets all on there that there's nothing in there. You feel me? Nothing in there. Revolver is a piece of cake. You know what I'm saying? Boom. It's nothing in there. It's good to go. Uh, anyway, and me, I like to roll around with my 357s. These aren't the hollow points; they're the FMJs. I ran out of the hollow points, testing them out at the range. You know what I'm saying? But the FMJs they'll do for right now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I don't have to blast anybody with it. But if I ever do, I have something in there. And I only keep mine loaded up 4 deep. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in rolling around with a you know, whole cylinder full. Four ought to do the trick. Hopefully, you don't need more than two if you ever put in that situation or predicament. But if you ever do, four should definitely get it done. Anyway, like I said, uh, this is the 357 by EAA windicator. It's a company out in Germany, and they have a distribution center actually out in Florida. And like I said, I was trying to look up reviews about it, and it just wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing there. No one was like had all the information I needed. So I went ahead and was like googling. I found like a couple videos on YouTube, and maybe like I saw on Gun Directory. There's some reviews, some good, some bad, and I just couldn't go off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I went out, purchased it, and was like, uh, I just want to see how it does for myself. You know what I'm saying? I heard about the cylinder scare, which is like the main thing. Is they said if you fire 357s, that the cylinder starts acting up and whatnot. And I went out there and I put quite a few. I put like 50 rounds of 357s through, and as you can see, my cylinder still opens up. My ejector rod. Here we go. My bad. If you can see that. My ejector rod still does the ejecting, and I mean I have over 200. I think I have about 300 rounds through here actually, and she's past the break-in point. So you know what I mean that when it comes to reliability, do I think she's reliable? Yeah, I think she'll do what she's got to do. You know what I'm saying? Keep me protected. Um, I mean it is a bit on the heavy side if you're worried about the weight on your holster, on your belt, or your pocket, however you carry. Hopefully you're not tummy tucking, but you know what I'm saying, to each his own. If you are, you are. Hopefully, the weight isn't too bad if you're thinking about purchasing one. But I mean the weight I find minimal. And then everyone talked about the trigger pull, and trigger pull being I think it's like 14 pounds for double action, and for single action it's like 5. Um, I don't really notice the double action pull. I mean, I do a lot of. I did box for a while, and my hand strength is pretty strong. So I'm not like the best person to ask about the trigger pull, but I mean she goes. You know what I'm saying? Trigger definitely goes back, does what it's got to do, bang bang bang, and the bullets come out. Um, I mean as long as you take care of it, it's pretty good. And like I said, I passed the 300 round mark, and she's fired every round since. Fired her dirty, fired her clean, and she's been holding up strong. So would I recommend this to anyone? Yes. Would I say it's a family weapon? I don't have a family, but you know what I'm saying. If it can protect me, it can definitely protect you and your family. You feel me? Um, and would I recommend it to a friend? Yeah, most definitely. I would recommend it to a friend, especially what I'm saying. If you're not a big baller, you know what I'm saying, and you definitely don't feel like dropping, I don't know, 600 on a gun, right, for a Glock, you know what I'm saying? And number one, I don't really like Glocks. No offense to anyone who does, you know what I'm saying? I just really like my revolvers. A simple K frame does me good, you know what I mean? And I mean, if you need something, that's bang for your buck, Would I would recommend it. Do I think it's better than High Point? I can't say because I never really shot a High Point. I've seen people who've had it, shot the High Points, like the High Points. Seen people who shot it, don't like the High Points. But for the price, do I think it's a little bit better? The price makes me think it's, definitely a little bit better. 160 versus 380. You know, you do you know kind of get what you pay for. But the people who pay 600, they definitely got what they paid for. Obviously, they like it, so can't really say anything wrong about anything about it. But then again, do I like it? Yes. Does it work for me? Yes, and it's an everyday carry, so I've had no problems. Have I ever had to whip it out? Once for a crackhead, it came up to me a little bit funny. I was like, hey, this ain't what you want, player. I mean, it still did the same thing any gun would, you know what I mean? That's just my little basic review about it, I feel she does what it's supposed to do. For the price, you can't really go wrong. Well, that's my review. Short, sweet, to the point. Have a good day. This is Dog Catcher Sito. Holler at the Uzi. Let me know what you need, and I'll try to get it done. Thanks. Have a nice night.